Arizona is in the middle of a mega drought, and that means we will likely see cuts in the state's water supply for the first time ever.
Yeah, Nicole, that would have ripple effects across our state. Morgan Lowe is here to break it down exactly what this means. And Morgan, we are not talking about water rationing like we've seen in the past in California, are we?
Yeah, Brandon, the good news is that we are not. But this is going to be painful for a lot of people in our state, and it's up to all of us to make sure we conserve as much as possible now.
Minimal snowpack means the Colorado River and its largest reservoir, Lake Mead, are at alarmingly low levels. Downstream, the water normally flows to our fields and our cities through the Central Arizona Project. But changes are around the corner.
Central Arizona agriculture is going to feel the impact probably first.
Chris Udall is the executive director of the Agribusiness and Water Council of Arizona. He says farms in Pinal County will feel the biggest impact. They will likely lose their CAP water allocation.
The farmers down there are going to need to go back to pumping water. A lot of them need funding to either rehabilitate wells or to move wells so that their system can operate on groundwater versus surface water.
It's not just farmers. The CAP also provides about 40% of the drinking water to valley cities.
How is that going to affect Phoenix?
That's a great question. It won't affect Phoenix customers through at least 2025. We will see no reduction in supplies available to Phoenix customers.
Cynthia Campbell is Phoenix's water resource manager. She says cities are considered higher priority than agriculture, and water conservation here in the valley is already paying off.
Over the past 20 years, the city of Phoenix has seen a reduction in actual water use by about 30%, even though we've increased our population by 400,000 people.
Another reason city water supplies are in good shape is that 60% of our water comes from SRP's reservoirs, and they are 74% full despite the dry winter.
Last year at this time, we were at 98%. So luckily last year was a wet year that helped refill those reservoirs to get us through this dry stretch that we're seeing now.
So one big question that's left unanswered at this point is whether this is going to affect our city water bills. Nobody is going on record saying that your water bills are going up, but we know that when something becomes more scarce, it becomes more expensive. And the sense that I got from talking to water managers across the state is that we may see some rate increases in the medium future term. Brandon?
Yeah, Morgan, what a fascinating story this is. We've heard a lot about the big infrastructure package being debated right now in Congress. Is there anything in that package at all which might actually help our state's water situation?
So at this point, water infrastructure for farmers is not included in that package, but there's a push by agricultural interests in several western states, including Arizona, to change that. The idea is if the farmers get help improving their water systems, getting them off of CAP, it will benefit everybody else.
And that is our chief investigative reporter, Morgan Lowe, with us live tonight. Morgan, thanks. Always good to have you live on the show.